Hi you guys, what is up? Welcome back to another YouTube video. Today we are going to Halloween Horror Nights! Tonight is our employee preview night. As some of you guys may know, I unfortunately work at Universal Studios. But the perk is that we get to go to events like this. So I'm so excited, so grateful to be working at Universal Studios in the first place. And we're gonna go to Halloween Horror Nights. And let me show you guys the fit. I got lobotomized at Freddy Fazbear's. Yes I did. And I also got my matching Freddy Fazbear ears. But this is the plan for today. I also, actually, side note, I made a shit ton of candy. I really wanted to make some for the hosts and some of my friends that I see there and the employees because they work hard. I remember when I worked last year, I worked HH10 last year and I was a lead. And when someone would give me a bracelet, it would literally make my night. So I want to make their nights. I made a bunch. So I made a lot of Five Nights at Freddy's ones. I made some Fallout ones, some Monsters ones. But yeah, I'm really fucking excited. I've been looking forward to this all year and I'm literally just so freaking excited. I'm gonna take you guys along with me. Hopefully we get a good, cute video out of this. Hopefully I'll meet some of my friends, some of my coworkers. The plan for today is basically, I have school. I'm still a college student, so I have to go to school and I can't skip class. But I'm gonna go to class. After school, I'm just gonna go drive over there and then we'll meet up with my brother and we'll let the festivities begin. But yeah, I'm just gonna plug in my stuff. If you haven't subscribed or liked any of the videos, please do so. I'm trying to make it out. I'm trying to be an influencer now. So make sure you're subscribing to my YouTube channel because a lot of you just watch it and love the video but aren't subscribing. What the fuck is up with that? Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you need to do. Stream my music if you want. Before we start the video, do you have a snack? I'm talking to like a little bit, yeah, like do y'all have a snack, like some hot Cheetos, like a Fanta or some Sprite or something, like anything? Go grab a snack and then you can continue watching the video because when I'm watching a YouTube video, like I need like a snack and like I eat it, like it's like my show is on type moment. So grab a snack and I'll see y'all later.
Chocolate vanilla swirl with cookie crunch, please.
How are we feeling? We're officially at Horror Night.
Excited for FNAF. Hot as fuck.
Bro, it's like 90 degrees, but I'm excited. It's 30 minutes till they open and the line's already like crazy boots, but I'm ready. Oh, we made it inside. Right now we are rushing to Five Nights at Freddy's. They opened a while ago. A lot of people are going to Terrifier, but we came here for FNAF. That's what we're gonna do. Scare actors aren't out right now, but we're gonna keep you posted. We're gonna see what time we make it to Five Nights at Freddy's. We just ran all the fucking stairs down the escalator. We're finally making it to Five Nights at Freddy's. Let's fucking do this. All right, let's see what's it giving. Oh, this is fucking crazy. Right now we're in line for FNAF. The pizzeria's right behind us, bro. I'm so hyped right now.
Oh my god, I hear everything happening right now.
Literally, I hear Springtrap in there. Shit, there's AC in here too. We good. We chillin'. Oh my god. Or ready? Bro, I'm looking eyes right now. Bro, I'm looking. Oh my god, that got me in my... Bro, I got soaked! What the hell? There's something over here. I'm scared. Is this Freddy? Freddy!
It still fucking got me!
Oh, we got fast coins in here. Bro, we're in the security office. We're in the security office. Is that the bite of 87? Oh my god. Oh, was that the bite of 87? Is that Freddy? Oh, hey! Hey!
God, Freddy!
I'm getting marked by every angle. Fuck it! Oh my god. Hey, twin. Oh, yeah. You're oh my god. Chica!
Castro levou a campo time. Já era.
Alright, I had some time to recollect my thoughts. I'm sweaty, I look a mess. That was a 10 out of 10 house. Bro, I'm kind of sad we didn't get the spring trap scare at the end. But other than that, it was amazing. It was so good. I dropped my phone. I dropped my ears. Bro, I couldn't see. Like, it was crazy. So right now we're doing Jason. Jason's inside of the Hillside project that they've been doing, and we're using all this cute space right now for Jason. So we're about to go inside right now. Cram Crystal Lake. I'm scared, bro. I'm scared. Ah, hell no. Where do I go? I can't see. Sit down. Yo, what? You electrocuted? Nah. Oh my god! Where do I go? Oh my god. I don't know where to. I don't know. You go. Ah, hell no. Bro. Where do I go? Where do I go? Where do I go? There's this one. And hell no. I'm sweating, it's hot. Girl, man. What the hell? Bro, what is that? Woo! Shit. Where do I? Man, these sets are so huge. Oh, hey. Ooh, shit. Oh my god. Like, oh, this way. Where do I go? Oh my god, I'm getting got from all angles I cannot see. We just went through Jason Universe. How'd you feel about that one?
It was good. You took all the jump scares though.
They got my ass like every single scare.
I mean, one of them chased me.
Literally, there was this one where like they took off his head and then the body just started running towards us. I was like,
And then the guy
I'm not doing
body
that.
grabbed me.
Literally. But now we're gonna do Scarecrow. Jason that was a great maze. It was good. Right now we are about to head inside of Scarecrow. Alexis, how are we feeling?
I'm excited.
How are we feeling?
So good.
We're about to go inside. How are we feeling? Hot. We're about to go inside of Scarecrow. Let's do this. It's already, what do you mean it's already scary? Oh shit. Where do we They don't look good at all. Oh my god. Oh, this is so cool. Whoa. God, Jesus.
We're all getting loud down here.
Oh, hell no. What is that? Where do we go? All right, what do we think?
Was definitely like a 5 out of 10.
5 out of 10?
I was really scared, like physically, but like I still looked at it and I was like, that's so cool. Like they're having so much fun.
My first maze, I have no reference, but it's like a 7.
A 7? Okay, okay.
I'll give it like a 7.5.
Okay, valid,
7.5.
valid.
A 7. Just, it was scary.
Yeah.
But I just didn't know anything about it.
Yeah, I was kind of confused the whole time.
I was very much confused.
Yeah, it was cool though when we went inside the house. I thought that was really sick.
My eyes were closed for like 99%.
Oh, you?
I missed all the scares, so.
Oh, I think it was like a solid like 6, 7 out of 10. I thought Scarecrow was like an 8, probably. Hey, so let's go. We went to the Slash Bar. Oh, hey. The music is loud as fuck, but we just did all of Lower Lot, and I got a drink. I got the Night Train, I think. Really fucking good. It's like a 10 out of 10. How did you like your drink?
Refreshing. It's just Coke.
Yeah, he got the non-alcoholic drink from the Slash Bar, and I think it's pretty good.
Whatever happened here happened a long time ago. Whatever happened here happened a long time ago. My lord, I don't have armor.
Oh my god, this is huge.
Physical evaluation required. Best you try to look behind that door.
Oh my god, shit.
Try to scare me when I'm on my break. I have to tell you, don't freaking try to scare me when I'm on my break.
towards the light. Damn, there's nothing here. Girl, where? Ah, hell. Hey, 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 oh, we're not here already. That fucking clown on the floor scared me. Jesus Christ, I can't. Shit. What the fuck? Oh! My God. Bruh, that was so good.
Hey guys, I filmed this like 2 weeks ago. I just get so lazy when I edit. I'm so sorry. But I'm finally getting around to edit this video and my camera died. I was tired as fuck the entire night. My head was hurting. I was just not having a great time after like the fourth or fifth house. I was drained. You can tell kind of in the video by the time we got to like Fallout and Monstros are like, all right, let's just get it over with. But I did want to give you guys a house ranking and what I thought of the houses for HHN 2025. I'm just going to do my general thoughts. In general, I think this is one of the best years for HHN that I've personally attended. I started coming to HHN in 2018 and then I worked last year. So I got to work HHN. I was the lead at A Quiet Place. I thought that was literally the best thing ever. I loved it so much. I love my team. I miss my team so much and I had the most amazing time with them and they made it what it was. I loved working HHN so much. Hopefully I get to do it next year. That would be pretty cool. But I think this year was really good. They had amazing IPs. They had amazing sets. There was a budget that was clearly there. And they tried a lot of things that were like outside of the box that I really enjoyed. The roaming art, the clowns, when I tell you, if you are afraid of clowns or if you are afraid of the Terrifier, like just character, good luck, because I can tell you that these scare actors studied and they are trained and they know what the fuck they're doing. I literally had an interaction with one of the Art the Clowns and I genuinely was scared because it looked like a copy and paste of the film and I was like, I might get murdered right now. That's how good they are. They were crazy amazing. Props to them. They studied. They clearly studied and whatever training boot camp thing they did, it worked. Also FNAF. No words. Literally like them taking a video game that was like, it's just crazy. Like they've done it with The Last of Us, but literally for FNAF being such like a small like horror game years ago, finally turning into a franchise and coming to Halloween Horror Nights is literally like my biggest dream ever. Like it truly was amazing. But I'm gonna go through the houses and I'm gonna give you my ranking of what I thought were the best houses this year. I'm gonna give you just the least favorite house of mine to the number one spot. You might know what the number one spot, but I'm gonna save it till the end because why not? So starting off with number 8, it pains me to say this because I worked at A Quiet Place last year and that was in UBE, which is the building where The Walking Dead was, Horror Hotel, and then A Quiet Place last year, the one that I worked. And I was like, you know what? I'm excited for Fallout. I've never seen the show, right? I've never seen the show. I don't know a lick about Fallout or played the games. But I was like, you know what? It's the same venue, so hopefully it lives up to my expectations. Boy, was I wrong. The thing about Fallout, I think it might be enjoyable for people who watch the show and like are obsessed with Fallout, because I did see people that were in the Fallout costumes and were dressed down to the Fallout theme. Personally, I just didn't get it. I thought there were really cool, amazing set pieces in it. Like the buildings were huge and the sets were great and they had some cool scenes, but it just felt empty. It felt really empty, and some of the scares didn't make sense and didn't fit, and it just felt like I was just walking through like a film set. I did get some good scares. Like towards the end there was like a zombie scene that scared the fuck out of me, and also the bear was humongous. It was gigantic. It was crazy, and I genuinely liked that. But that's the only thing I liked about the house, which kind of sucks because like I said, I love that venue and I just wish there was more. And right behind that, at number 7, I know a lot of people are gonna hate me for this, I personally don't get it, WWE. Look, when this house was announced, I wasn't the biggest fan. I was like, why is wrestling on Horror Nights lineup? Like, it doesn't make sense to me. And it didn't when I went through the maze. But I can tell you, it did have really good scares. The sets were amazing. They were beautiful. I just didn't get the story. And I didn't understand what the scares were and what the scares meant. I did go to Midsummer Scream and I sat through the HHM panel. They explained kind of the story behind the house. And I thought it was beautiful and I loved it. But like I said, it just wasn't my cup of tea. For WWE fans, amazing house, I feel like. I feel like if you know about the Wyatt Six and are obsessed with them, this could easily be your number 1 house. I see that for sure. It just wasn't my cup of tea. Right next to that at number 6 is Scarecrow. I was really excited for Scarecrow. This was at the top of my most anticipated list just because of how hyped it was when it originally came. People were like, this is one of the scariest houses. The scares were crazy, like da-da-da-da-da. And then when I went through it, I feel like I missed a lot of the scares and I just found myself walking through a lot of the scenes. There were really good scares at some parts. The story didn't really make sense to me. I was going through it and I was like, okay. I just wasn't a big fan of Scarecrow. I was kind of bummed about it. I wish I liked it more. And that's kind of on me for kind of having a high expectation for that house. But then again, I just wanted more. I know a lot of y'all are about to be real mad at me. And it's okay. It's completely fine. You could be mad at me. But my number 5 spot, unfortunately, has to be Terrifier. Please don't kill me. I need to talk to you. Like, hey, we need to have a conversation. Like, come here. We need to have like a little like one-on-one. I didn't think Terrifier was scary at all. I'm so sorry. I think Terrifier, the only way I can compare it to is Chucky. When I went through Chucky, I was like, this isn't a scary house, but it's a fun house. Wasn't scary, but you can tell that they put time and effort into this house. That's how I felt with Terrifier. Like I said, don't be mad at me. This is my opinion. Mind you, I watched all 3 films. I watched the entire trilogy for Terrifier, and what I got from it was it's just gore, and gore. It's not really heavy on scares. It's more on the wow factor and like the how far can we push this gore wise. That's not my cup of tea. I love horror. I love horror movies. I love everything scary. It's like in my blood. The one thing that it's very hit or miss with me is gore. It has to be done well. It has to be done correctly for me to understand it because not that I'm squeamish or anything, but a little bit. And it has to be done like tastefully, like in a good way. And that's what this house was. It's like you were walking through the movies. Like I say, I love this about a house when you feel like you can walk through the films and you're seeing like, oh, I saw this. I remember this. It was cool. I just didn't think it was scary. And that's okay. This house wasn't meant to be like, you're scared. Unless you're afraid of clowns and like you're afraid of Terrifier, then they're like, oh, that should be enough. But when I went through it, I was just kind of like, okay, cool. Like they had some good scares. I just feel like it was really overhyped, especially with the way Orlando's is, where they have a wet and a dry path. I was like, I'm gonna get soaked when I go through this house. I'm so excited. Like it's gonna be scary. I'm gonna get soaked. There's gonna be so. I walked through the house. Yes, you get wet a little bit, but I literally like as soon as I walked out of the house, like I was. Literally, like, the way I can compare it to is, like, getting squirted with, like, a spray bottle, like, once or twice. And then if someone had a BB gun, like a little water gun, it was like... That's exactly what it felt like. I thought I was going to get drenched when I walked through this house, and that wasn't the case. So I was kind of bummed about that because it was so overhyped. Everybody was like, oh, my God, it's going to be the best house of the year. This is going to be, like, the best house in blah, blah, blah. But I just wasn't a fan. And that is okay. That is completely fine. I'm just really happy that they are listening to the fans and they were like, we want Terrifier, we want Terrifier. And they brought it. And I think that's just a big step. And I'm really happy for like the director and the creators behind Terrifier because that is so fucking sick. As a film major and a film student, like having your project be something so small turn into that is insane. It's crazy. But now for my number 4 spot, and I'm getting into the good houses, the ones that I enjoy. My top 4 houses. Number 4, Monstruos 3. That was such a beautiful house. I love La Llorona. Like literally when they had the La Llorona house, I was obsessed with it. Literally icon character for me, like a staple in horror for me, in my opinion. I love La Llorona. Like she's such an icon. I loved it. I thought that the idea of an all-female like, Latino like house, like oh my god, I was obsessed with the idea. I was really let down by Bloodlines last year because it was an all-female Universal Monster Maze. Hated that house so much. I was really disappointed because I had so much like I was like I need this to be good. Monstruos 3 did that. Monstruos 3 did that for me. Like I said, I worked at A Quiet Place last year and it was right next to Monstruos 2. I love that. It was a cute house. I liked it. This one, what a way to end that trilogy. It was so good. The scares were on point. Just the fact that they were all like mix match and then also had their own individual stories. It was beautiful. I felt proud going through it. I was like, mi gente latino. It was such a beautiful house. I loved it. I cannot stress this enough. It was such a great house. It was one of my favorite out of the Monsters trilogy. John Reddy, you outdid yourself. I hope we get more Latin representation at Horror Nights. I know he said this was the end of the trilogy, but I really do hope and pray that we get more of this because it was beautiful and I loved it. And especially the scare zone. As soon as you come out, that scare zone was great too. It was like La Noche de las Brujas or something like that. It was a bunch of like witches like walking around and like scaring you. And it was so cool. And it was so cohesive and it was so well done. And like, mwah, I loved it. Jumping to number 3. One that I didn't expect to like as much as I did was Poltergeist. Poltergeist, wow. I watched the movie literally like 2 days before going to HHN and I was like, you know what, I need to do my HHN research, I need to do my homework, I need to watch the movie so I understand what is going on inside of this house. And when I tell you, when I went through Poltergeist, I was just like, first of all, walking like before I came in, I was like, you know what, they already had this as a house like years ago, but I was like, why are they doing a repeat maze? Why are they doing a repeat maze? You know, the issue that I had with the walkthrough that I had seen when, what was it, 2018? I don't remember the year. Is A, black walls. B, it didn't look scary. C, I hadn't watched Poltergeist, so I was just like, okay, I just don't get it. So I made sure to watch it, and I walked through the house. When I tell you, as soon as I walked in, I was immersed into the movie, and it was just cool seeing the scenes. And when I tell you, the scares in this house were literally, I was genuinely terrified. Like, it was a mix of like, not the like the scariest house. Towards the end, they did not let up. It was, as soon as I saw that clown in that hallway, I knew it was a wrap. And that hallway of like coffins and dead bodies, that was one of my favorite scenes out of like anything I did at HHN that night. It was so well done, and the scares were so good, and the scare actors like knew what the fuck they were doing. I ran out of that section terrified. It was so good. It was so scary. I loved it. Literally, I walked out of there sweating bullets. Like, it was so good. I loved Poltergeist. I didn't expect to like it as much as I did because, like I said, like, it was at the lower end of my like hype list when the lineup was fully announced. I was like, Poltergeist, they already did it. I watched the walkthrough. I'm not a big fan, but when I tell you I went through it and I loved it, it was a great house. So now we have number 1 spot, number 2 spot. There's only 2 houses that it could be, but my number 2 spot is Jason Universe. When I tell you, this was at the top of my hype list. I was actually really hyped for Friday the 13th and like everything Jason. I was just like, you know what, I'm ready for this. I'm excited. Who doesn't love a good slasher? When I tell you, the scares were so good. The sets were cool and like elaborate. My favorite scene that I walked through was Jason on top of the car, and there was a girl. They brought a whole car into it. There was a girl trapped in the car and he was trying to get her. I thought that was sick as fuck. Another scare that was really good is when there's like that long hallway that you see next to you, and then he has like a bow and arrow and the girl gets shot. I thought that was so cool. And then just the amount of scares in that house were so good. I was so scared. One of my favorite scares was when Jason rips the guy's head off and then the body runs towards you. I damn near fell to the floor. I was terrified. It was scary as fuck. It was such a good house. It was so well done, and I was scared. It was such a cool house. As you may know, dwindling down the numbers, my number one spot has to go to Five Nights at Freddy's. When I tell you, as soon as this house was announced, I fell to my knees. I fell to the floor in the middle of a Walmart shopping aisle. When I tell you, when this was announced, I called my mom, I called my dad, I called my brother, I called my sister. I said, it's happening. It's fine. It's finally happening. And I was not disappointed at all. As soon as I saw that facade of the pizzeria, I damn near cried. As soon as I walked through those doors, you were immediately immersed. One thing I will say, it's based off the film, which is based off the game. It's not like a game haunted house. It's based off the movie. So it's literally like you were inside the movie. As soon as you walked in, you see that Freddy Fazbear animatronic. Oh my God. It was beautiful. A lot of people, and I'm looking at some of you people, are like, oh my God, Orlando got 3 animatronics. Why couldn't Hollywood get 3 animatronics? Orlando got it better. They have bigger sets. Shut the fuck up. Be grateful we got this in the first place. I walked into the house and I damn near started crying. And I'm literally, ask any of your friends, I'm the biggest FNAF fan there ever was. Don't fucking play with me. I played every single game. I have all the plushies. Don't fucking play with me. Don't piss me off. Anyways, FNAF was literally the most beautiful house that I have ever gone through in HHN history. The animatronics were beautiful. The sets were so good. It wasn't that the house was so fucking scary that it was one of my favorite houses. It's just that it was so well executed that it was like copy and paste of that house. It was beautiful. I loved it. I had so much fun going through it. Every time I saw an animatronic, I was screaming, crying, throwing up, jumping for joy. It was such an amazing house. I had so much fun. My brother had so much fun. It was a 10 out of 10 house for me. And it just takes the cake for HHN for this year. But yeah, that is my ranking for HHN this year, 2025, Employee Preview Night. Hey, I'm finally getting around to posting this. So that counts for something. But yeah, I think I'm just going to close out the video right over here. If you guys liked it, if you guys want more, let me know. I'm getting on my YouTube grind. I'm trying to be I'm trying to make it out of my house. But yeah, if you guys want to see anything from me, let me know in the comments. I need to play another FNAF gameplay video for Secret of the Mimic because I have not finished it. I know I just said I'm busy. Leave me alone. But I'll do another FNAF video if you guys want. I had so much fun doing it last time. I'll do it again. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. This was so much fun. Hope you guys enjoyed. I know it was like all over the place, but girl, I was tired. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Once again, it's Kevin, and I love you all so much. And I'll see you later, Kevinators. Kevin out.